Yo, peace and blessings, everybody. Gerald Hassan, Enlightening Minds Enterprise, aka Mr. Shift Your Perspective, aka Gerald Hassan the Childress. Remember first to subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share. Enlightening Minds Enterprise on YouTube, IG, Facebook. Those are the really main three. I have also LinkedIn and what else? There's one more. Can't think about it right now. But anyway, let's move forward because here's what I want to discuss. I want to discuss more on this comparing thing. You know, I made a video. Matter of fact, I went live on my IG about the subject. And no, pardon me. I made a video. I made a video about the subject, about how typical and common it is for us to always measure things, ourselves, other people, off of other things, other people, and ourselves. And the thing about it is that we grew up in a culture that basically cultivates this behavior, this thinking, this instinctive way of dealing with things, comparing, of growing, of measuring oneself, measuring others, measuring things. We grew up in a culture that pretty much put us on that page and pretty much makes it kind of difficult to be aware of it and to be aware of it and stop doing it because it's so entrenched into our society and it's so entrenched to our subconscious. It's so entrenched in just the average daily, interaction with people and things. So the way we typically talk, we have a tendency to say something like, well, you're slow, you're fast, you're quick, you're smart, you're so intelligent, you're so smooth, you're so kind, you're so mean, you're so aggressive, you're so, etc. Right? And so now, here's another one though that I was thinking about. And it's that, sometimes, how when you go around someone, whether it be at work or wherever, right? You go around someone and you checking them out and you why you acting funny? What you mean? I mean, I just noticed how you deal with so and so and so and so, but when you come over here and deal with me, So now, take that analogy and apply it under any concept or circumstance where we feel some kind of way about someone based off of how that person interact with other people or how that person interacts with you versus other people, right? And so now we have a tendency to say, well, last time I was over here, I just noticed that you wasn't kind of like talking to me like that. You just seem more this and that. I mean, now, I believe it's totally okay if you're measuring a person by that person. Like, first time I seen you, you act this way. Next time I seen you, you act this way. But if you're measuring a person, so that was a bad example. Let me note that. But if you're measuring a person's condition of relationship with you off of other people, off of just other individuals in the office, at school, out and about, wherever, right? Then that's a piece of what I'm speaking about. And again, Enlightened Mind is about social improvement, the social health improvement, social improvement, individual and personal healing. Let me tell you something. A lot of our low self-esteem, a lot of our arrogance, a lot of our lack of humility, all of that stems from these forms of measurements. Now, some probably could give an example where being able to measure or do things like that, being able to measure or do things like that may influence a person to be more. Influence a person to, it's like some people may say, well, this way of looking at things and measuring the value of things is what made society what it is today in regards to advancement. Well, to a certain degree. But what really made society what it is in regards to advancement, like technology and things like that, is discomfort. You see, it is the discomfort that causes one to look for an easier way of doing whatever. That causes one to invent something of aid, which brings us to all of these things that we have today, like computers and eyeglasses and so on and so forth, right? Anyway, but when you're talking about measuring why a person doing something, or because a person thinks slow, a person, pardon me, I'm just using this terminology, this language, because this is what we understand. And as for myself, this is a new realization for me. I want you to understand this. The things that I share with you are things that are revealed to me, given to me, inspired to me to share with you, but it's also given to me for me to also become a student of it. So as I become a student of it and figure it out myself, I share it with you. So now, in the beginning of this, I do understand what we need to do. And it's going to take a hell of a lot of conscious activity. And like anything that we desire to master, be good at, we have to start, make it very repetitious. We have to do it a lot and be very aware of what we're doing to the point to where we don't even have to think about it and it becomes instinctive, right? So now, this is one of the things that just when we talk, and we have to use different type of language. We have to talk different. We have to, that's the main thing, because see, communication, this is how the programming happens, through words, right? So now, let me give you an example. And if you have any questions, please I guess you can, I think I have my email somewhere on here. But anyway, email me. If I don't, leave it in the comments, let me know. But email me, tell me something. Just get at me and let me know that you desire, to ask me some questions of how to get this thing done. But one, again, you just have to be more mindful of what you literally say out your mouth. Let me give you one example. And this example is this. Instead of, let's just say, we might say roughly, man, I work out a lot. Oh yeah, really? How much? Man, I work out probably 3 times a week, 3, 4, 5 times a week. For how long? Maybe roughly between 30 minutes to an hour every time I work out. Yeah, but let me tell you something. So the next person might say, well, I thought you meant way more than that. But anyway, here's how you be more accurate, because when you say I work out a lot, it's a relative term. It's a relative idea. It's compared to some that you may consider that don't work out a lot. When you want to say someone is slow, it's versus someone that you consider to be fast or move faster than that person, right? I mean, so on and so forth. Now, when we talk, to not make sure we're not measuring, because see, there's a personal benefit that comes out of this. You become better. You become, just in regards to how you deal with people. You just watch how when people, who likes a non-judgmental person? Who likes to be around people who seems to not, you just don't judge me at all. You let me be me, right? I mean, basically, this is what this kind of thinking and talking, this is what this creates. This is what this makes you into. Pardon me, I could lost a word for it, but this is what this evolves you to, is to be one that a person loves to be around, loves to talk to, because you're not acting like a person that has some type of imperfection that you don't have. And a lot of us are big hypocrites. A lot of us have the exact same problems that we get mad at someone else doing, because we won't accept what we expect other people to accept. And here's another killer. Sometimes we put certain rules on one person, don't do. Why? Because like this person a little more. I want this person to like me. I don't require the same thing of that person. I'm a little bit more tolerable with you. Right? But when it comes to you, I don't have no tolerance. I just deal with every time you violate, I let you know. But with you, every now and then. And even then, I let that person know in the most kindest of ways, right? But anyway, my point is this here. I'm finna sum this up. Be careful what you say. Be more illiterate about what you say. Hey, I work out 5 days a week, roughly 30 minutes. I mean, don't let anything you say about you or by anybody else be compared to anything else or you. Unless you're comparing that person to that person. I remember when you used to. Before last time I talked to you remember when you did this, that, and other. And then today you do this. I mean, you gotta, if you're gonna measure a person by that person. That is only fair. Anyway, peace and blessings. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. Peace and blessings, Gerald Hassan. Enlightening Minds Enterprise.